So, I think the argument is done, all right? Okay, listen, before I fanboy over this chapter, yo, the guys, it's your boy, SonTj. If you're new to the channel, we talk about anime, manga, Marvel, things like that. I made a Black Panther video a couple days ago. They didn't do that well, but it's how to recast the child in MCU. I just did a Dragon Ball Super's anime returning, but we're here to talk about One Punch Man. I think chapter 167. Now, I've been harassed by the Saitama fanboys for a very long time because of this whole, the point of the character, he's a gag character, he takes nothing seriously, he can one-shot fiction if he ever gave it his full power. But we've never seen it, so don't put him in a versus matchup, but if he's in a versus matchup, he can one-shot everyone. Now, I've been waiting for this day since about 2015, since I graduated high school. Now, I got my master's. And we finally get the chapter of Saitama literally saying that I can go all out. And even though he's using, you know, just one arm or whatever you want to say, I think it's pretty close to say that this guy is not like one-shotting like the one above all. He's not one-shotting everyone in fiction. And like this story is not just a gag or whatever. There's serious stakes. This is a very Shonen-like story. And now our character, who is stronger than everyone, is actually meeting people that can handle his type of powers. And he stated that he finally met someone that can handle his strength, but he's not excited. So like, there's lore, there's character progression, there's story progression. This is a serious story. So for the people who's making fan animations of Saitama, aka that guy did a great job with Saitama versus Goku, it's okay to have that nigga lose. So, regardless, this chapter is incredible. The feats, the artwork, Murata does it again. I love the direction of how Garou, because I remember a lot of people wanted a rewrite, because like even my friend Kendall, and like he just made a video with me last video talking about some like, what if the next chapter is like a gag and Saitama just one-shots Garou, and then yeah, like different YouTubers keep talking about, it's pretty obvious that, you know, Saitama, that Garou's not gonna survive a serious punch. Yeah, no. So let's just begin where we start off here. So we see Blast is trying to teleport both Garou and Saitama, the serious punches, but Saitama lands his serious punches, so does Garou, and no one dies. But it looks like a freaking galaxy, like it looks like a really like warped punch, right? And we see Blast is trying his best to stop it, but we see the other people that was working with him, and thank God they still have the same character designs, because we saw the people in Blast's group in another chapter that was rewritten, but you can see it's the same character designs, and they give him his energy to send them both to redirect the punch. And if you look at the moon, there's like a spine there. So that might be God or something else, but that detail was there for a reason. But them two punch each other, and it says that they've been sent like across like the universe, right? And we see they land next to Jupiter. And my dumb self, I was like, is that Jupiter? Is that Jupiter? The next page, it says Jupiter. But like I stated at the beginning of this video, Saitama says, also it's weird too, because I remember in the past two chapters, Saitama said that he told the kid that he wouldn't get hurt, and people said, no man, you gotta wait for the official translation. And then when the official translation said that, it's like, oh no man, the other translation was correct. So people are kind of picking and choosing which translation is correct. So this is not the official translation, but Saitama says that he can finally let loose, all right? So I know people are gonna say, but man, he's only using one arm. He one-shots everyone with two arms. Which is like, I know no matter what happens, people are gonna continuously tell me that I'm just a Saitama hater or whatever. It's fine, whatever. But we see that Saitama is still like hanging on to Genos' core, and that's why he's kind of doing the whole Frieza one arm thing right now. And also one thing that I've noticed too is that Saitama doesn't need to breathe in space anymore. Because I remember when he was fighting Boros, he needed to like he was holding his breath before he landed on Earth. Unless he didn't know he can breathe, but yeah, he's like breathing in space pretty fine. But yeah, he's pretty much saying all I need is one arm to beat you at full power. And Garou says unironically lol and tries to teleport him. And Saitama kicks the teleport away. which was fire, and he hits him with the freaking punch to the mouth. And we're seeing just like Garou surviving a lot of serious punches, okay? Unless like Saitama pulls out like another thing, but like this man, it's just, also one of the coolest things in this chapter as well is when he grabs the portal and turns it. That was badass. That was really badass. But yeah, he just pretty much telling like, yo, forget all the tricks, whatever. Like, you know, what's like a real martial artist going to do to me? And then Garou proceeds to like teleport everywhere, hit him with a roaring aura sky ripping, water stream, rocket smashing, exploding heart release, whirlwind, iron cutting, with the nuclear fission, gravity knuckle nuclear fission. This man is like making up names like freaking Gotenks from Dragon Ball. I didn't even notice that when I was first reading it. But the artwork is incredible with these explosions. Like Murata is a god. But yeah, like pretty much Garou's thinking like he did something, like, you know, he did something really incredible, which he is doing some incredible stuff. But now we finally see the attack that everyone's been waiting for a very long time. We've seen fan animations of it, but we see Killer Moo's serious table flip, which is pretty much like ripping apart a planet, not a planet, but a moon, which was incredible. And apparently Garou loses the ability to like know his like inner directions or whatever. And we see Saitama moving everywhere. Saitama looks exactly like he does in the first episode of season 1, where he's shirtless. I think he got shorts on. I don't think he's naked. But he's like just warping everywhere. He does the serious punch, omnidirectional serious punch. He's like teleporting everywhere, hitting him everywhere. And again, Boros would have been dead a long time ago. A long time ago. And we get this sweet color page of Saitama pretty much jumping everywhere the size of this moon. And this moon should be a lot bigger than like, it should be like the size of a planet, I guess. I don't know. Because like Jupiter is huge compared to the planet Earth. And we see that, you know, just Garou's getting hit everywhere. But again, the people kept on saying that there's no way that Garou can survive a punch. Yeah, nah. He's surviving a lot of punches. Like another one, serious punch. He's getting punched. But then he goes into Saitama mode. Because he's saying that he's so strong, he's limitlessly strong. In that case, then I'll just copy him limitlessly. And then they hit each other, and that's the end of the chapter. So, this is great. I don't think it was great as the last two. Again, the feats are amazing. I know people wait for years for the serious table flip, but I think if you're a reasonable fan, if you're not a fanboy, I think you can finally understand that why people like me have been saying this for the longest time. He is not no bunny. He's not no Bugs Bunny. He's not just going to one-shot people from different universes. This is a serious shonen that has parodies and jokes, but there's serious stakes, there's character progression. Saitama is growing as a character. There's stakes in this story. And also, I'm about to say one blasphemous thing. If this is only a fraction of God's ability, and is able to push Saitama to at least like, I don't know, like use like his full power, but it's like one arm or whatever, I think God might be stronger than Saitama. And like maybe in their final fight, Saitama actually might have to grow in power to take on God. Cause that's crazy how much Garou is pushing Saitama this far into the game. And Garou's even growing stronger through his own martial arts. Not even using God's abilities. So is there a chance that God is actually stronger than Saitama? Look, man, I know Saitama fans with the whole deploying the character, all this stuff, been really taking L's recently. But listen, I love this chapter. I really like the series, but I've been waiting since high school to prove you niggas wrong. And I'm just glad that, you know, Murata and one finally showing y'all, like, listen, he's not this like one-shotting Omega. This man has hit this man with 1,000,000 serious punches. He's trying. He is trying to hurt this man with one arm. It is not working. So for the people that keep throwing this man in every versus matchup, it's going to take y'all to actually prove something instead of just saying he one-shots everyone because the point of the character. It's going to take actually effort in talking about feats. I think Saitama, because like since Garou is shooting out like galaxy laser beam, not galaxy laser, but like nuclear fission attacks. Like I think Garou's like solar system level, And I think since Saitama is like, you know, not really showing, like he's taking damage, but not really that much damage at all, really. And he's like going all out against them. He should be at least like, got Galaxy, maybe Galaxy or multi-solar system. But Saitama, this whole like multi-universal, all that stuff, we might see that when he fights God and like gets a power up. But for right now, Garou's like solar system to multi-solar system, and Saitama's like multi-solar system to galaxy level. Okay, that's how I feel. Hope you guys enjoyed my review, man. A little bit of power scaling, a little bit breaking down some stuff, man. And I know some people's mad at me that I thought Garou was doing better than Blast, but I think Garou's stronger than Blast. Blast is still incredible. He's like still top 3, top 4 in the verse. If you're including God, Saitama, and Garou, Blast is right there. And but yeah, that's how I feel about this. Let me know in the comment section down below. I know Saitama fans are gonna come for my neck because they still believe that this guy is limitless, whatever. Look, I don't know how many serious punches this nigga's gotta throw at Garou. But yeah, and also for you animators, it's okay to have other characters beat Saitama in fan animations. Just saying. SonTj out, peace. Love you all.